Thank you for being on time. Today will be the second last lesson, and tomorrow will be the last. So after that, there won't be any more lessons. Any issues, we can communicate via WhatsApp. We can also, you can view back the videos or the slides if you have any questions. Yeah. So, okay. Uh, let's start because it's already 3 o'clock. So I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, y'all can see the PowerPoint screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Um, really hope that I can finish in 1 hour because I have to go out by 4:30. Okay, so very quick recap. So last session, we learned how to place an order in Taobao, correct? So I hope some of you have selected some stuff to buy in Taobao and you have already bought it through payment via Touch and Go or Boost or you know the Maybank to you and so on. Yeah. So we have bought something and by right the seller would have sent out the item already, and then in last session I also taught you about the hold on, I also taught you about the shipping calculation. So the shipping calculation I know is still like very vague, you cannot understand, but you will learn it over time. You will learn it from your own purchases. When your items arrive in Malaysia, maybe you want to weigh it again, and then from there you can learn or you can measure the box when it arrived, and you can understand further how the shipping rate was calculated and so on. Okay, so this is the last session. I know some of you still had trouble to create an account in Taobao. So some of you have reached out to me. I try to help as much as possible. Some of you, I would suggest if you really cannot, please call the Malaysia Taobao office. I believe the number was shared last week, right, by someone here. Please call them so that they can get your account settled, because each of you have different scenarios, so I may not know the actual answer. Okay, so if whatever I suggested cannot work, the best is you try their customer service. Okay, I know also some of you have not bought anything in Taobao yet. It doesn't matter because as I say, no force. You can listen and understand fully, understand the system first before you place order. That's fine. Okay, there's also another category of people that have already placed order and is going to the next step. Okay, and what is the next step? The next step is how am I going to bring the stuff from from China to my house? How am I going to send it from the warehouse to my house? All right. So today we will do two things. Today we will place an order in the warehouse system. Okay, in the warehouse system. Hold on. Today we will learn how to place an order in ACE. ACE is the short form for All Can Express. Okay, and how do I cross check? How do I why must cross check? Okay, one is to minimize your risk, right? Because you are sending something from China to Malaysia, you want to ensure that everything is there. And secondly, we want to cross-check is we cross-check that the seller has sent the item to Ace, and that is the correct item. Okay, so we are doing a cross-checking there. Okay, so how do I do it? Okay, I quickly go through first, then later we will show the actual screen, yeah. So when your item is sent out by the seller, let's say the seller is in Shanghai and he sends to Ace Warehouse. So Ace Warehouse is actually in Guangzhou. So Guangzhou is the nearest city to Malaysia, I think, or maybe it's the nearest to the port. Okay, so Ace Warehouse is actually located in Guangzhou. So your seller may be from Shanghai or Beijing or Nanjing, don't know, right? So many. Okay, they send out their item, the item reached to Ace already, and then it is sitting in the Ace storage, the warehouse. Okay, they're with your barang-barang is in the warehouse and waiting for instruction what to do next. Okay, so usually you need to log into your Ace software, the Ace website. You check your items. For example, you check your items in, you know, right, how you bought from how many sellers. So let's say you bought from 2 sellers, it means that it should have 2 parcels. Or if you bought from 1 seller, it could be 1 parcel. So all this is the checking mechanism. And then after that, you will decide whether you want to go by air, small c, or the big C. Okay, and then you need to indicate your instructions in the remarks column. What instruction you want the Ace Warehouse workers to do to your parcel? Do you want them to count the item? Let's say you bought 10 pieces of shirt, and then do you want the warehouse worker to open your parcel and to count whether there is 10 pieces? Okay, so that it could be one of the items. Or number 2, you might tell the warehouse, oh, I want you to pack my things very securely because I bought a, let's say I bought glass, and I want you to bubble wrap it or secure packaging, so that when the flight of the workers who handle the China to Malaysia one, or the local people, when they throw here throw there, my item won't get break. Okay, so these are the remarks. Your remarks should be very detailed if you really want the warehouse to do for you. So you have to write very detailed. For example, let's say you bought 10 pieces of shirt. So your remark there, you should put count if there is 10 pieces of shirt. Don't put there count. Count means what? How many? They don't know ma. So you have to put count 10 pieces of shirt, like that. Okay, so this is your remark. And then of course, after you have given the instruction to the warehouse workers, then they repack everything and do the final courier printing. Then you have to key in give them your name, which address to send to, and the phone number. Okay, so here is the screenshot. Okay, remember this is your Ace website. You know how to log in already, yeah? You know how to log in. Then you first thing you go to place order. Okay, you go to place order, the first button. You click, you go to place order. Then you will see all your items have arrived into the Ace warehouse. How you know? Because it says that it has arrived. Okay, it has arrived here, and like in this screen here, I have 3 parcels. Okay, so if you can see on this screen, there's only a record of the tracking number from the seller, the weight, okay, the weight, and the item name is left blank and remarks here is left blank. Why? Okay, because when your item arrive from seller from Shanghai, sent to Ace, right? So when Ace, when they see your parcel, first they see your 4-digit number, right? So they know that, oh, this one is Rachel's one. Okay, and then they will record into their system the tracking number. But the warehouse do not know actually what is inside there, right? Nobody told them what is inside there. It's not being printed on anywhere. That's why the item here is left blank. So this is the part that you need to edit to put in the item name that you have bought. Okay, and then the quantity you change here. So if you bought 10 pieces of shirt, then you put 10 pieces here. Okay, and then the remarks. Remarks means what instruction do you want to give the worker to do to this parcel. If absolutely nothing, you leave it blank. If you want them to count, you want them to check, you have to put it into the remark here. Okay, now,
Rachel,
yes,
did you record this video? Can you record
yeah,
for Refund?
okay.
Thank you.
So, before I go to the next slide, so you need to do one thing. You need to do one thing. For example, it appear here, you got 3 parcels that come in because it's here, it's stated 1, 2, 3. All right, but then maybe you bought from 5 different sellers. By right should be 5 items, 5 parcels. What happened to the balance 2? So could be a few things. Number 1, is on the way, haven't arrived at the warehouse yet. Or number 2, the seller didn't send yet. The seller is a scam or cheater. He didn't send yet. Then you have to be alert already. Okay, so how do you know which seller have sent and which seller have not sent? Okay, so at this point, you will need to go back, open back your Taobao and open back your history, what you have bought, and then we do the matching. So let's say I bought from the first seller, the tracking number was like 5570. Then you check back at the system. Oh, 5570. So it means that the seller, for the first seller, he has sent out. This is how you check, okay? Later we will go into it. I just brief you all first. Second part, this is the edit button. Okay, here if you see must put full detail here, I put the arrow here, edit, right? Edit. Okay, edit. So you go into here and you put the details. Maybe item name you want to put household, or you want to put kitchen, you want to put clothes, and then you put the quantity. Now, there is a tip that you should not be too detailed in the item name, okay? Because the item name will be printed at the shipping form lah, okay, at the shipping form. So if you bought clothes, just put clothes. Okay, no need to say, oh, men's clothes, baby's clothes, lingerie. No need to mention to be so detailed. So if you bought clothes, just put clothes. So if you bought like spoon, knife, or bowl, plate, no need to put detail. Just put kitchen. That's it. Okay, kitchen. Okay, so use general terms like household, kitchen, or clothes, shoes, like that. Okay, no need to be mentioned like high heel shoe lah, court shoe, sport shoe. All this is unnecessary because we don't want to unnecessarily attract other people to view your parcels. Okay, and then the quantity you can change. Okay, quantity, if you bought 5 pieces of shirt, you put 5. You bought like what, 5 sets of fork and spoons, so you put 5 sets. The item price you should always put at 1.00. No need to make yourself headache. Just in future, just put everything 1.00. Okay, the system will auto generate later one for a for a for a for a best value lah. Okay, so you just put 1.00. All right, and then you put at the remark what you want. You can type English or you can type in Chinese. Okay, up to you. English or Chinese, no Malay, or no short form. Okay, so you just put and then you click submit. All right, then after you have give the detailed instructions on what to do with your items, all right, then you need to check. You come into here. Okay, above was like this. Okay, so for example, like here, I'm going to take this. I want these 3 parcels, 1, 2, 3, to be sent together as one. Okay, combine these 3. So I got 42, 0.420 gram, 300 gram, and 1 kg. So it's about 1.7 kg in total here. I'm going to combine it and send it out as one parcel. Okay, so these 3 sent as one parcel. How do I do it? Then of course I put my name, I put my phone number, my postcode, address. Okay, this part here, you have to click CMA. Okay, if you do not know this word, you can always right click and translate to English. Okay, you go and click here. Okay, and then this one here, is it a normal item or a sensitive item? Okay, this one you will learn over time, but in most cases, most things are normal except electronics, liquid, batteries, all that is sensitive items. And then this next one is a drop down, is you select what type of method or the mode you want to send your parcel. Okay, you still need to give instruction to the warehouse. You want to send by air or small C or big C. Okay, then after that you need to click these 2. Okay, click these 2. These 2 means count the item. Okay, to be double confirmed. So if you have 3 parcels, they will ensure that at least there is 3 parcels in your order, or each parcel also count again the quantity. So please tick this. Okay, is for me is a default already. Okay, it's default. And then the second one is if the warehouse is able to repack your packaging, repack all your parcels to become lighter, and in order for you to save money, then they will do it. Okay, but if after repack there is no difference to the weight or to the price that you are paying, then they will not cut down the weight for you. Okay, let me give you an example. So let's say these 3 items here, these 2 all I join together is 1.7. Okay, is 1.7. So in the shipping calculation, 1.7 kg I need to round up to pay by paying 2 kg fee. By paying 2 kg fee. So in this case, no matter how they pack, the item cannot be 1 kg already. Okay, there's no way. Because let's say they just remove the outer packaging of the box and replace it with the flyer type, the soft material, right? The weight also cannot reduce so much. So die in this case, 1.7, I still have to pay 2 kg fee. All right. Now, if you are not happy, you are 1.7, but I pay 2 kg fee, I still got 300 gram. I don't want to waste. So, in this case, how? You hold your order, you buy more things from Taobao, and you make up for that 300 gram. Okay? So, that is one way. Of course, another way is don't care, 1.7 pay for 2 kg. That's it. All right. So, let's say your items all add up and then it's 2.01, let's say 2.1 kg. Okay, 2.1. So by right, 2.1 kg, you need to pay 3 kg fee. But 2.1, the warehouse will try to repack it so that you pay 2 kg fee. Okay, so in this case, how do they repack? First, they need to see the box, whether the item can use box or use the soft plastic material. Okay, they need, the thickness of the box also determines the weight. Okay, so they will use their best of their ability, their professionalism to decide. If they can able to cut it to 2 kg, that's great. If they can't, they will let you know, then you decide to hold your shipment or to proceed your shipment. Yeah. So after you key in all this stuff, okay, then you click place order. Please remember it is the second button here. The left button means I want to save my order first. I don't want to inform Ace that I'm placing my order yet. I just want to save it first. Okay, so in this case, I want you click these 4 words. It means I place order. Okay, so how do you know after you place order? Okay, how do you know whether you have placed order? Oh, okay. You will see this screen. Oh, my screen went missing. Hold on. Okay, after you have placed an order, you will see on your main screen, that means you go back to this, oh, it didn't come up. Sorry. You go back to your main screen, right? It will show you your order. So if you are first time using Ace, your order will be your username 001. Second time you place order will be your username 002. So your screen will show you your summary. Okay? They will show you your summary of your order. Okay, and it will be in pink color. If you see this is gray color means I have already received the item. So after you place an order, okay, if it's white color means you have saved the order. It's not being sent yet. The order has not been sent to the warehouse for instruction. Okay, that is white color. Pink color means your order has been placed and the worker will start to look at all your instructions and pack your order up. And then it will turn to yellow color. Yellow color means they are ready and you need to pay. Okay, they are ready and then need to pay. And after you pay, it will become blue color. Okay, blue color means it's on the way, it's already sent out from China. And then you wait for it to come to your house. And then once it come to your house, you can change it to gray color to complete the entire cycle. Okay, so now I'm going to okay, yeah. So now I'm going to show you on my screen the real the real one, yeah. So you need to open your Taobao and also open your Ace. Okay. Okay, if you remember from last week, I think you all can remember what I bought. I bought a glass container. Okay, so you need to open your Taobao and you need to open your All Can Express. Okay, so we are going to. Are you seeing the All Can Express screen? Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you go to your All Can Express because we are assuming that the item is already in the warehouse. Because I told you, actually you don't have to do anything. You goyang kaki for 2 days or 5 days also fine one. Okay. So now it's already more than last week. Till now it's 5 days. More is a week already. So I assume my things is there lah. Okay. So for those I told you, if you're very kanchong type, you wanted to see whether the seller sent out or didn't send out. Okay, after 2 days, you should do the checking. Yeah. So now in All Can Express, I'm going to log in. Okay, so I'm going to log into my account. Okay. So Chinese, right? Okay, don't understand, never mind. So I right click, I translate to English. Okay. So what I need to do is I go to place order on my left hand side. Left hand side bar, there's one word called place order. Okay, place order. All right. Then you will see this empty screen up here. Don't do anything. Okay, don't do anything. And you can see at the bottom here. Okay, what do I have? I have 3 items here. Okay, I have 3 items here. So one is 75 kg. Yeah, can you see very heavy? One is 1.93, 1.0.42. Yes, yeah.
I can't place order on my Open Express after I log in.
You cannot
On the
find.
left hand side, no drop down list for me to choose place order.
Did you log in already?
I log in already.
Did you translate to English?
Yes, I can read Chinese.
Okay, can you see this word called Xiatan?
Yes,
Click
I
on
cannot.
it.
That's why I cannot. I don't have the drop down list on the left hand side. This one I don't have this drop down list. How come?
You refresh your screen.
I refreshed already and I click the main page.
Main
Also cannot
page.
see the drop down. It's just a blank thing.
It's not a drop down. It's
But
not.
nothing come up.
Huh?
How come?
No, I think you need to press 用户中心.
用户中心 Where is 用户中心?
I think
Up here.
Okay, I saw already.
Up
Okay.
here. Okay.
Oh, okay, I see already. Okay. 下单. Okay, see already.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So now you see I got 3 items here, right? Then this 5570 actually hami lai leh. Is it my baju? Is it my steamer? Is it my shoe? Actually, I no idea, but rough idea I got lah. 0.42, it should be my steamer. My 1.93 is my glass lock. And this 75 kg is secret lah, I don't want to tell you Okay. So, I really don't know So, I come down to this screen. In my mind, I know, yes, I bought from 3 sellers recently. So, that means these 3 already come in. But to be double confirmed, never take things for assumption because you're a first timer. Never take things for granted. So this 5570 哈密来 don't know, right? Go back to your Taobao. Okay, so you're in your Taobao page now. All right. And then how do you go to your history? How do you go to your history? Okay, so on my screen, you right click to translate to English. Okay. And then you click on my Taobao. And then you click on products bought. 有没有 everybody, can you see this?
Got.
Okay, so now I'm going to click. Oh, they ask me to log in first, huh? So I will log in. Okay, give some time. Okay, if you see my screen, like this one, today is 5th of December. This one I placed order today one. Okay, so definitely it have not reached the warehouse yet. Okay, it definitely have not reached the warehouse yet. This one also I placed order on the 4th, which is yesterday. Also have not reached the warehouse yet. So I'm not going to bother. Now, this glass I bought on last week's class, which is 29th of November, which I shown you all the demo step by step. Okay, and then you use your mouse, okay, and you go to this red color button here. Okay, you go to this red color button here. If you do not know how to read, you translate again, yeah. You translate, it says view logistics. Okay, so if I use my cursor to go to this red color here, I can see the tracking number which the seller used, which is 7730706. All right, this seller, this is the tracking number 7730706. All right, so what you need to do is you go back to your Ace and then you check whether this tracking number appear or not. So you see here, got. Okay, means I'm safe. So I know this 77301 is actually my glass container. Okay, so I'm going to click edit here. Okay, I'm going to type kitchen. Okay, because I say no need to be too detailed, just put kitchen. Okay, because my glass Tupperware is a kitchen item, so I just put kitchen. And how many did I buy? I bought 2. Okay, and then here I put $1, 1.00. And then what do I want them to do? So I will put there count. And then wrap properly. Why wrap properly? Because it's glass. So I want them to ensure that it's properly, securely packed, so that when warehouse send from China to Malaysia is safe. You must remember your parcel when Ace is packing, right? It will go through many steps in order to come to here. For example, from the Ace warehouse, they will transport it to the airport, or they will transport it to the seaport, the place where the go for the big sea one lah. Okay, it's called a port, right? So imagine there is already one step. And then once it reach the airport or they reach the big sea, the port, right, to go into the boat, they also need to queue up to be put into the different containers. Okay, then once it reach Malaysia, they have to open the container for checking for custom, and then transfer to courier logistics like ABX, Skynet, GDEX, and so on. So imagine it has go through many steps. So you just imagine your parcel will be touched by so many people. So in China, they work very fast one, you know. They don't like, wow, see the fragile sticker, or then they slowly take like a turtle, and then pass to the to the packaging people lah and all. No, they will like what you see on YouTube or on your Facebook, they will throw your item. They will like fling it. Like, okay, if they say this container all to KL one, they throw your parcel into your KL box. If you are Klang one, they will like, you know, that's how they distribute and they want it fast, so they have to throw here, throw there. Okay? But I won't say it's 100% like that lah. But you just have to imagine it's for the worst. Be prepared for the worst. Okay, you don't want to take things for granted. So you can put cow and then write properly. If you want to write Chinese, you can. So for example, I put 算别人包装好。Okay, I have prepared the common use term in English and Chinese, which I will send to the WhatsApp group. So you can copy and paste. Okay, the commonly used words lah that you want if you want to write in Chinese. Okay, because sometimes I know you might need to speak to the customer service, you might need to speak to the Taobao people. So I have already written down, so you can just copy and paste. So I just do like that and I click here to submit, means okay. All right. So now see, can you see or not? Now that I have edited it, so my this 77301 is a kitchen item. There's 2, so it's count. So when I place order for this, let's say when I place order for this, right? And then the warehouse receive this, what they will do? Okay, they receive this order, they will look for this parcel number 7730, then they will see your instruction. Oh, the instructions say, Rachel say must count and then must wrap properly. So they will count whether the seller sent 3 container or 2 container or 1 container, they will count. Now, some of you will ask me, how do the worker count? Good question. How do the worker count? Because your expectation and worker expectation is different, right? So how do they count? First, they will see the delivery order slip from the seller, whether it's written there or not. Number 2, they will use their finger to count from the parcel outside. You get what I mean? For example, I bought 5 pieces of shirt and then you ask them to count. They are not going to open the whole parcel and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. From the outside parcel, if it's a box, no choice, they have to open it. Okay? But usually for clothes, if you buy clothes from Lazada, Shopee, you know they use the plastic wrap, right? So they will use their finger to count. You got it? They use their finger to count. That means they are still not opening your product. Okay, this is how they do it. So for my case, they will probably count. They will probably see the box because I know this kitchen item. They will send by box. So if it's 2 boxes there, then it will be two loh. Okay, if it's 1 box means something not correct already lah. All right, and of course the weight also reminds me. Okay, I roughly know agak-agak if 2 glass container, my weight should be 1.93 or 2 kg. So it didn't lari that much. Okay, so all this is through experience. You will learn throughout the way. Okay, so you continue to check. So actually I have this item 5570. So what is this 55701? So I go back to my Taobao page and then I click here. View logistic.
One question, Rachel.
Yes.
Do we need to click the evaluation
No.
on the right?
No.
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 What is that for?
If you click evaluation, and then if there's something wrong with your parcel, right, you cannot get anything from it anymore, because you click evaluation, or you click evaluation, or you click receive. Got one button called confirm receive, like this one, confirm receive, right? If you click
Confirm
it,
receipt.
you better don't click. Don't
Don't
click.
click.
Don't.
Don't click.
Don't. You see, I
What is
never.
that for?
Okay, if you click already, and if there is a mistake, right, Taobao is not going to honor it. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Because if you click receive, it means that your item is correctly received. But you do not know because you're so far behind. All right, so people in China, they receive, for example, they receive this bag. Okay, immediately they receive this bag, they receive is a pink color bag as what they bought, then they confirm receive. That is fine. So when they confirm receive, the Taobao actually release the money to the seller. Okay, because all this while you are paying to Taobao is holding the money. So after you click confirm receive, the money automatically go to the seller already, and the seller will think you click confirm receive means everything is good already lah. Oh, it's good already. So in your case, right, please do not ever click this, because you just let it lapse by itself. Okay.
Yeah, even though it's counting down, so no problem. 0 hour already, also no problem.
Yeah, you see, I never click also
No problem.
Yeah, no problem. Even like all this, they ask me for evaluation, all that, I also just leave it. Of course, there are times whereby, wow, really send the wrong item after 1 month. You know, then the seller will ask you, why only after 1 month you tell me? You already received so early already, because seller can check, they view the logistic, because they assume Ace is the house, is your house, so it's like you receive so much earlier, then why only last minute? Okay lah, some if expensive things, we will create some story, tell them story, then have to involve seller and the Taobao staff to mediate the issue and see what can be done. If the seller very niao one, they might ask you to send back the item to China. Okay, but if the seller is a good one, they want to protect their reputation, they will usually give you partial refund or full refund. So that's why from the first day, I always insist, please buy from the good seller. Okay, you buy from good seller not because it's cheap, you buy from good seller because you want the quality and the assurance that your item comes correct, because we are overseas. Okay, we are different parts. It's not like Malaysia, we can walk into Lazada office if we want to make a noise like that. Okay, so my other item is this one. So I click view logistics. Okay, so sometimes I can scroll, the thing will come out. If not, I click, then it will tell you, see this 55703. Okay, this 55703. So I go back to my Ace of 557033. This one is my steamer. So by right, I need to put here. I don't put here steamer, I just put here kitchen. Okay, I bought two, 1 ringgit, just count. That's it. So it will change. Okay, so now I'm showing you so now I got 3 items here. In your mind, you need to plan. Should I send by air? Should I send by sea? Should I combine? Maybe I was thinking of all 3 go by sea, or maybe the first 2 go by air. So up to you, you can decide. Once the item all received at the warehouse just wait for your instruction only. So you can decide where to go and where to go. So for example, now for me, I know number 2 and number 3, I want to combine it, I want to send it by sea. because I got 76 kg here. So actually I want to send it for C. So how do I do it? So I select these two. Okay, the first one I don't want lah. Okay, first one I don't want, I leave it here because maybe I want to wait for my other items and I will send by air. Okay, so like in this case, I'm going to select number 2 and number 3. Total is 76 kg. This is the actual weight. So warehouse will repack to either combine it into a big box or small box. I have to leave it to Ace. They will let me know. Then they will put, so you put your name, your phone number, your address. Please put Malaysia, yeah. Don't just put like, oh, 40,000 Shah Alam, full stop. That one very, very no good, okay? Please, when you put address, put full address, your state and your country, yeah, because it's overseas. Overseas. Then here, you need to click West Malaysia. So if I right click, you should be able to see West Malaysia, okay? Of course, you're from West Malaysia, right? I don't think anyone here is from Singapore or East Malaysia. I know there was one person here learning because she's based in Australia. So far, I know. So what you do is you select West Malaysia. So just now the item name, I didn't type here, right? Kitchen, I didn't, because the system automatically take from above and put here. Okay, the price, you don't do anything. For Big C, I just put is a general, because actually Big C is, they don't really, they are not very, very, very strict one. So for C, you just put general, and then you select your channel. Okay, so in this case, for those of you who bought today and then you decided to use air, so you choose now. I choose the first one. It's called, let's say, West Malaysia Air Freight Ninja Van, meaning my items will be sent by air, and then once it arrives Malaysia, Ninja Van will be doing the delivery.
Not much difference from different company.
Not much different. Very, very minimal only. Okay. So West Malaysia Air Freight DHL means DHL will do the delivery. ABX will do the delivery, Skynet. So now I know a lot of you will also ask me, so Rachel, which one is the best? Okay, so the answer is there is no best. There is no best. How do you choose? How do you choose? Number one, you observe your taman or your condo. You see which van lalu most of the time. Which van actually comes to your condo every single day one. You choose that one. Okay? Or the second, you choose where is their office is located. Why I say like that? For example, during festive season, Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, 11/11, 12/12, all these courier company are very busy. So let's say your item already arrived at their warehouse, but the abang still got no time to send your item. You can actually go to the warehouse and collect it. Okay, so this one you need to do a homework a bit lah, because I know DHL, there is DHL in Glenmary, in Puchong, or ABX, there is PJ branch, there is TUDM branch. So you just select which is the most convenient to you. Or from your experience, among all these, which one is always delivered successfully to you with no problem one? Or which one is the worst that you want to strike off? For example, I have people telling me I will never choose Skynet because their service is so slow. So slow. But I also have heard of people, I choose Skynet because my area, the Skynet among very good one. Okay, so you choose. All right. Then you choose this one, West Malaysia slow delivery, okay, is either or by ABX or Skynet. This is by sea, okay, it's by sea, but it's a small package. It's not a big container type. It's like you want to save on your logistic fee, so you don't want to use air, you are not urgent, you can wait, so you use for slow delivery, so you will select this one, okay? Or if you got the big items like mine, I got big, now I got 76 kg, right? So the seller told me he sent out 6 boxes, 6 big boxes, so it will be this one, minimum 0.3 m squared. So do you remember how big is this? It's at least 30 cm times 100 times 100. Okay, so ordinary West Malaysia shipping, it doesn't use a courier service. It will be sent by the warehouse lorry. Okay, they will send by the warehouse lorry. Yeah, so the rest, if you are buying masks, because now mask is a control item, you know, the face masks are not the ladies one, the disposable mask that we are wearing one, the mask, you have to pay like extra. It has a premium charge because it's a controlled item, so you need to select here. But all this, you don't have to worry, all right? Don't have to worry much. I will continue to guide you. And some of you ask me, Rachel, how much is the fee? You go up to Ace, you go to the, I change back to Chinese first. You click here, and then you click here, you roughly can see the price, okay? You can roughly see the price here, okay? If you don't understand, you can always ask me, because and also there's no fixed rate for the prices, because this year, especially during COVID, initially less flights coming in or going out. Then we also have like the boats, right? They come into Malaysia because we buy from China. They come into Malaysia. When the boat want to return to China, it's empty. So no choice. All the price fluctuate this year. All right. But a good guideline for you is average 30 renminbi for the air, and the small C you use 19 for the first kg and 11 thereafter. Okay, this is for your guideline only. But when you place order in the warehouse already, they will calculate everything for you, then you will know the price. Yeah, so I come back to this screen. Okay, I come back to this screen. So let's say these 2 items, number 2 and number 3, I want to place an order. Then I will select this 0.3 because I want to go for the big C. These 2, I must always click, yeah. These 2, I must always click. And this big box remark here, I don't want to say anything already because I have mentioned here. Okay, I have mentioned here. So after that, I click these 4 words, yeah. 确认下单, 确认下单, confirm place order. Okay, so if I click this confirm place order, all right, if I click that, all right, okay, I go back to just now that screen here. Now, just now I got 3 items here, remember? So 2 items is gone already because I have placed the order. This one still in the storage room, in the warehouse, okay, lying around in my basket there, okay, so I don't have to worry. So if you go back here, as I said, after you have placed an order, the thing will change to pink color. Now, you don't expect it to know, wow, after I click place order, can I know how much to pay? No, 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 okay? Don't be kanjiong. After you place an order, so my one is Rachel 327, right? So the customer service in Ace, they will know, oh, this Rachel placed an order already. So what do they do next? The warehouse people will click on this order number, and then they will go and find my item in the warehouse, and then they will start to do the checking and the packing and the labeling. They will start to do all this. So after they have done, this pink color will change to yellow color. Okay, this pink color will change to yellow color, and then yellow color means I have to pay. All right, so right now it's not instant, you are not able to see it, but that's why I arranged another class tomorrow so that you can see this pink color will change to yellow color. You understand? So it's up to the lesson for today is up to here only, because we cannot proceed. After you place an order, you cannot do anything until the Ace people go and process the order. All right, that's why tomorrow we come back at 3 o'clock. I will show you the final bit. I will show you the final bit. Okay?
Rachel, like just now your glass rock, right? You ask them to wrap properly. So the weight of the wrapping, will they like calculate in the parcel?
Yes, they will calculate in the way they will calculate. So it can be more, it can be less, we do not know. Yeah.
Oh, so when we turn yellow, then only we know like that.
Correct. So
Thank
like
you.
tomorrow I will share, like once it turn yellow and then you got heart attack. Let's say tomorrow you see the yellow and then you got heart attack. Okay, why you got heart attack? Because you say, why so expensive one? Then we can discuss a few things. We will explain to you why. So maybe it's like, oh, we repack until like very, very secure, so it added maybe another 10 ringgit like that. Okay? Or maybe you say, oh, yesterday I chose to use send by air. Then I see the price very expensive. Maybe I want to change to sea. Okay? So then I will teach you how to do the changes. Okay, because at this point you still have a right to change. Okay, but in our heart, please try to minimize this. Okay, before you place an order, you think carefully, should we go by air or by sea? Unless it's really like you don't feel good about it and you really want to change, yes, the warehouse is more than willing to change because you are the customer anyway. So there are people from sea change to air because air is cheaper than the sea. Also got such thing before because now they somehow got promotion or whatever. So like, so they compare lor. Oh, okay, since the air is cheaper, then I go by air lor. If sea is cheaper, then I go by sea. So you can still decide after they give you the price when it turns yellow color. Okay, when it turns yellow color. And once it turns yellow color, there are a few things you also need to do, whether, because for example, we ask the person to check, right, whether got 2 item, 3 item or pack. So they will list down in the in the in the form later whether they have checked or not, whether the item is there or not there, they will list it down. So now in pink color, you just let them do the work. And then when it turns to yellow means they are ready, they have checked, and they will revert what have they found out, whether they got the number is correct, the color is correct or whatever. Okay, so any questions so far?
Rachel, I have a few questions now.
Yeah, okay. So you said just now that I can check in Allcare Express, right? How many of my packages have arrived. So actually I bought like from 8 different sellers, but 9 packages came. So there's an extra instead of less. So is it possible, because I think for one of those sellers, I actually bought 2 cartons of something. In Taobao itself, there is no consignment order for that number lah. But I'm thinking this, the weight, right, is almost the same as the other one that has the consignment. Can I get them to actually check, is this the second carton of my thing from that same supplier?
Can. So in your remark, you check, you can put, is this from this seller? Then you give the seller name.
Oh, okay, I can do that lah.
Yeah.
And then
The one that came 2 carton one, you suspect 2 cartons, but from the same seller. You can also check, they probably use the same courier company. So the courier number is almost the same except the last few digits. You can also do a roughly guess from there. Yeah.
Okay. And then if let's say certain of my sellers, they do give like freebies and things like that with it, right? So when they reopen all the packaging, they'll just chuck all those things in, right? In my remarks, I don't have to say one box of this plus freebies, what, because I do not know what freebies will come.
Yeah.
So they just put everything in together, right? And then for the free counting, I saw they count up to 20 pieces. That is per seller's package, or like all in all, because like certain things, mine is 1 carton. If they take it out, in that carton itself already got 10 already. What kind of free counting are they talking about?
No, it's per parcel.
Per parcel. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And also, you do not think that the Ace people are expert. Okay, so there are people who say that, oh, I bought a washing machine. Can I ask the Ace person to go and plug it in and test whether they can work or not work? Please, this is not their job. They can check for you the best, but the electrical part, all that, what happens if, Ace tests it, and let's say it's, when it comes to you, spoil already, then like that is very, very hard. Is like, who is responsible? Is it seller or is it Ace? So we must also be understanding as well. Okay, so if you ask them to count, yeah, I think that is fine, right? But if you ask them to test, I think is not right. I won't say not right, like it's not within their scope at all. It's not within their scope at all. So people will ask me, okay lor, so I bought already, and then my washing machine is spoiled. What should I do? So the first question I will ask her back or ask him back is, who do you buy the washing machine from? Is it a reputable seller or not? Because if it's like reputable seller, they have the China version of the Serim certificate and all that, the chances of that getting spoiled is almost zero. Yeah, but if they buy from the parallel seller and all that, right, then is hold on, sorry, then there is a possibility there lor. There is a possibility there. Yeah. So for example, I bought the glass container, right? What I can ask them to do is check if it's broken. Okay, when arrive, check when it's broken. Of course, I know it won't be broken because I actually bought from very good seller. Okay, but assume it's broken. That one I can ask them to check, and then I can ask the Ace to help me send back to the seller and say that, oh, your item arrived and it's broken. Then they have to replace it for me. Okay, so is and if these things all happen, is case by case. So sometimes Ace will charge, let's say they will charge for, like, from Guangzhou back to the seller's place, we need to pay the courier fee. I have to pay extra lor. Okay, but they already helped me to check and it's broken. All right, and when I talk back to the seller say must send back. Then I do like that lor. But sometimes seller say no need to send back. My photo is the proof. Then they will just refund me the money. Okay, or sometimes they don't refund but they resend another time. So then probably the next time they resend, they will have a better packaging and so on also. Because the seller also use courier companies, right? In China, they also use the courier company. The courier company may also mishandle parcels as well. Okay, so this is just a suggestion. So if it's straightforward case, everything you will do on the ACE website, all right, which I will teach you until tomorrow. But if you have changed your mind lah, I want to see the photo, I this that, then no choice, you need to add the ACE customer service on your WeChat. So this one we will do it tomorrow also. All right, I will set up a group so that the ACE customer service will be with all of you, and then the customer service will contact you all through there for those orders which have problem one. Not problem lah, issues lah. Like I want to change from A to C, or can you show me the item that the seller bought, or all this. So that one we need to have the WeChat, and then I will set up a group. The customer service will type in English, but if it's very complicated, usually she will type in Chinese, then I will help to translate to English for you. Yeah. Okay, so this is for tomorrow, but from the placing order, do you all have any questions so far?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Also, do you mind to go back to the place order page?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this one scroll up, upper part. This one need to fill up or not? This one just leave it blank.
Leave it blank. This part, leave it blank.
Nothing to be filled, just bottom part.
Bottom part here, starting from here, from all your packages coming in.
Upper part no need to bother one lah.
No need to bother.
Okay, scroll down again, the two terms that you tick just now, the 点酸. Yes. Can we just tick the 点酸 and not agree for them to open up our things? No, these two must tick together.
No, it's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. But for me, everything I just put these two. Okay?
What is the difference?
点酸 means is to count.
Yes, yes.
The second one is for them to reduce the weight.
Open up. No, the second one is agree for them to open up your package.
Yes, you open up the package for them to repack it to reduce the weight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have problem in Taobao. I bought from the two supplier. One item came, another one missing. How?
And what type of seller did you buy it from?
It's not a good seller because it's a very limited item. When I choose only a few items, and this is the most people bought from him. But missing already. No news at all.
Missing means what?
I check. Just like you asked me to check the details there, I click the details.
Yeah.
No, nothing. He say no news.
Is it still under to be delivered?
No, it's already the status is already in number two there.
Pending payment.
Not pending payment. 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4 column, 4th column. 该收货 2.
Is in.
I think to be received 2.
To be received. This one.
2.
等收货.
等收货 2. Yes, this one. Yes.
2. So then you go down, then
Yes, I checked the 查看物流啊。It say no news. The other one already came and appear in
your no
in
news, it means that it's sent but not yet arrived, or totally no tracking number.
totally got the 编号 but the 发货方式 is no 物流。
So you need to you send me the screenshot. You go to this page, you send me the screenshot. I will see what you need to do, because maybe the did you check the seller's chat? Did he send you any message?
The seller didn't send me any message.
Okay, you need to send me this page first, and then you might need to ask the seller like what happened to your parcel, like that.
You see the WhatsApp, I WhatsApp you. I
Okay.
WhatsApp to the group already.
Okay, later I will check. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Others?
So sorry, Celine, when you buy it,
I bought it same day last week. Then we all bought together. It's a very cheap item, only 20 renminbi. It's a hairband for my girl, but only very limited seller in the when I search around, only about 5-6. But this is the best among the 5-6, so I bought from him. No choice already.
for this case, normally in a few days, maybe within 3 or 4 days, they not send out anything, or they send out the tracking number, but the no tracking. So normally, the first thing I will do is I directly press the 退款 refund.
退款啊，直接退款啊。
Yes, yes. Normally this one So
But
after
now,
you 退
after
款
1 week
so
already,
if they don't deal with you so the system automatic refund you. If if they have something to talk to you, so they immediately maybe write something to you.
so can I still do now 退款? Can I still ask for refund now?
I think you just buy last week, right?
1 week lah. 29th of November.
Normally it's within 15 days we can request for refund.
Yeah,
So I
you
click
click
refund
here.
lah.
You
Yes.
click
This
here,
is what I do
you see this
maybe
one?
the other way lah.
So
Yes,
now,
yes, 退款. So I click 退款lah.
no, you got two choice. One is you want, if you want, you can message the seller. Okay?
I cannot click because I click the 和我联系 the button it cannot go through him one. The
Why?
button doesn't work. But the other one work.
Yeah, lor. So now you know, lor. Okay, next time must buy
Not
from.
good one lah, this seller.
Yeah, I already tell you must
But no
buy.
choice because it's a very limited item which my girl want, and I searched through already. No supplier. He is among the best.
Sure will have one. Just have to find harder. Okay, so if you really cannot search for the seller, you just immediately type this one. You see my screen here, 退还
Yes,
货.
yes,
You
yes,
just press
yes.
退还, and then I think they got the drop down list. You select like the seller didn't send out anything. Got one lah. Got one. It says like the seller didn't send out.
Okay.
And then you just click that, and then if you use Maybank to pay, then the money will refund to your Maybank.
Touch and go?
Yes, same.
Okay.
Yeah,
Understood.
but the refund is not immediate one. It's between 5 to 14 days. Yeah.
5 to 14 working days.
Yes, because after you click the 退款, right, usually the seller need to press accept first. So then some seller after that, they give their grandmother story. Oh, I went for holiday lah, then I forget to send lah, this lah. But if some really don't have the item one, then they will click immediately already. Yeah.
Oh, this is the reason why I asked you just now whether should we click the blue color button that the 确认通过.
Yeah.
No need.
No,
Press,
never do that, because if you do that, then the seller think, oh, I received already, then I can get my money and all that. Okay?
Okay, understood. Okay, thank you.
Okay, anyone else got any more question?
Rachel,
Yes.
just one quick question. Just now you mentioned about the sensitive goods.
Mm.
If it's just a small, those foldable fan, so I still have to declare it as sensitive goods, is it?
Yes, if the foldable fan you are sending by aeroplane, you need to click as sensitive. But if you are sending by the small C or big C, then it is under general cargo.
Okay, thank you.
Any other question?
For small items like clothes, some hairband, accessory, I use small C.
Up to you. You see your final item. Let's say you buy from 9 sellers, right? You see your total weight lah. So let's
Like
say
just now the weight is very, very heavy, 70 over, so you use the 0.3 mm that one.
yeah.
Okay.
Why I use that one? Because let's say if I go by air, right, it will be like 70 kg times 30 renminbi already. So it's 2,100 renminbi. Crazy, right? So if I use the small c of course cannot, because small c is let's say 11 renminbi times 30 is how much, but my small c probably I'll end up paying like 450 like that. Okay. So,
Okay, thank you.
yeah. Any others? Okay, somebody asked, after editing my order, I click save. Can I still add parcel to this? Yes, you can still add. As long you didn't click the place order, you still can add the parcel inside. Okay, you still can add the parcel inside, because sometimes it really depends on you how fast you want the item. If you very fast, you want the item every day, you check ace. If the item reach already, immediately place order, send by aeroplane. Some people they buy 1 month later then they compile like 50 parcels like that and then send at one go also can. So it really depends what you really want or how urgent you want the items to you. Yeah, but of course I say for first time, buy something small, use air to send, so that you receive it, you also feel like wow, shocked a bit. That's number one. But number two, at least you can roughly understand how the system flow. Then you can be better on the your second time, third time you want to buy, you have better planning already. Yeah. Okay, any other questions?
Rachel, if I want out of all my items, one of them I want them to take a picture. Is that possible?
Can.
I just put under the remarks there. Is
Yes. The individual remark there.
it? Okay.
And then what even after take photo is what? Actually, what do you want them to do?
I just want to make sure that the shirt that I bought is that correct design.
So,
If it's wrong, then I would like them to change it.
Oh, that means you really want them to open up the shirt lah. Because you know sometimes they fold already, they cannot see the pattern. So you want them to open up lah.
Yeah.
Okay, now you put that first, and then I will see what the customer service say.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
I think they written there 2 renminbi per photo.
Yeah, that's why I don't know whether to click there or
No,
because I don't need all to be checked. I only need one of my items to be checked.
You just click on the individual item. You click on the individual item.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So for this case, like take photo one, is not something automated. So in this case, you have to join the WeChat group so that when they process your order, then they will send you the photo there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any others? If not, then we will call it a day, and then tomorrow we will finish up the ACE payment and checking of the tracking, blah, blah, do the WhatsApp. So those who don't do the WeChat, those who don't have WeChat, please download today, and then tomorrow we will be able to add you in. At the meantime, any questions, feel free to ask. If not, I will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Okay?
Thank you, Rachel.
Okay.
Thanks, Rachel.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I will now settle all the WhatsApp questions that you all have WhatsApp over, yeah?
I'll wait for you.
Okay. Your one is which one? You send where?
WhatsApp the group. The last one. The last picture is mine.
Okay, so this is the hairband, the 5 ringgit, 5.59. Who's one?
$5.99, and then I pay for 10 renminbi courier fee.
Okay. So this one, you just click the refund, no?
So I click the refund now, huh? This item cannot find only about 5-6 supplier only, sellers only. So this is among the best 6 people bought from him. The rest 0, 0, 0, 0. So I choose him.
And also the seller got no status one.
No status, all 0, because this is a very small item, hairband, where my girl love it. So he asked me to buy.
You use the Chinese word to find.
I use a picture to find. She gave me the picture. My girl gave me the picture.
You click on this seller, you copy the title in Chinese, and then you paste it into the search bar.
Can get more sellers?
Probably can get more sellers.
Okay. So I refund this one. Get refund from this, and then I bought from another seller lah. This is what you mean?
If you still want lah. If you
but
don't
not
want,
managed to courier together with my parcel tomorrow already, right?
Yeah. So
not parcel already lah.
So you got two choice. Either if you manage to buy another one, then you wait for the hairband to come, then only send out, or you send out this one first, huh?
So for small item like quotes, I just use small C lah, huh? Instead of big C lah, correct?
Usually,
which one should I choose?
If you want the cheapest one, small C lor. Because
my total weight is only very little, 0 point something, less than 1 kg.
Then less than 1 kg, then use air lor.
Use air cheaper lah.
No, air is probably 30 renminbi for 1 kg.
Oh, so I use air for clothes.
For everything joined together lah, right?
Unless I wait again lah, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Can. Thank you.
Anyone else? Lily, or who else is this? I can't see. Jasmine, any more question? If no more, okay. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Bye.